We've got another potential outdoor banger right here. These definitely smell like bad boys. Hey, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and breakdown on these potential bad boys right here. This is the Wade Fission 8. This is an outdoor specific basketball model. However, if you wanted to wear them indoors, they'll probably work just fine. These are 119 bucks on their US website, which is just wayofwade.com. I know that the main line shoe, like the Way of Wade 10s, are like $200 and something. That's crazy. You can get all the same stuff in all of their lower end models, lower end. You just don't see this from other brands. You just don't. As far as what the shoes offer, it's a premium package for not a premium price. Now, like I was saying before, this is an outdoor specific shoe, and much like today's sponsor, it can be used indoors or outdoors, even though it states specifically indoor basketball. So today's video is brought to you guys by the good folks over at Dime Sports Co. They make these Dime balls right here. These are awesome. I use this ball exclusively outdoors, not this one, this one. Even though it says indoor game ball, I've only used this thing outdoors and it is awesome. It's like a tank, you know what I mean? This is not something that you can do with a Wilson or other competitors and stuff like that unless you buy their outdoor specific models. Believe it or not, I've used this outdoors for over 2 years throughout the pandemic and all that stuff. This is probably the ball that you see in all of the B-roll shots during all of those videos. And it's still just as grippy and just as tacky, moisture wicking, all of that kind of good stuff. The channels inside the ball feel awesome. So if you're a shooter or if you're a ball handler and you'd like to be able to feel all of that stuff on your fingertips, you're gonna love it.
I guarantee it.
Now, the ball itself isn't the only thing awesome about the company. They're also a brand that's on a mission. So basically, anytime that you purchase one of their basketballs, every dollar in profit, they donate a dime to various youth sports charities that pay for league fees and uniforms and all that kind of stuff, like the equipment, the refs, all that stuff. So that's why they're called Dime. They're actually giving an oop to other people. So you help them out and then they help out others. It's kind of paying it forward all within itself. They do ship it to you inflated and everything, just like this. This came straight out of the box. The box holds the basketball perfectly. They also all come with a basketball pump needle, which I think is really useful. I don't think you can ever have enough of these. The retail price on the ball is 65 bucks, so obviously it's cheaper than the competitors. If I was going to compare this ball to a different ball on the market, the easiest one is the Wilson Evolution. It's basically the same exact type of feel. It's got the same microfiber type of cover. The only difference is it's not a Wilson, it's a Dime. So if you were interested in grabbing one of these basketballs, all you got to do is check the link down below in the description box. It'll head you over to their website where you can check out. 65 bucks, you get this bad boy right here. Use it indoors, outdoors, whatever it is that you want. You'll actually know which ball is yours too, because it's not the same ball as everybody else's. And with that being said, look at the outsole on this bad boy, man. This is awesome. It's just an infinity pattern over and over and over and beyond. This stuff right here should work really well. When I take it over to our little stage with the actual hardwood floor and stuff, this grips like crazy. The rubber also is made specifically for outdoor use too, so not only is it tacky inside, but it's gonna be durable enough for outdoor. They have this really cool like call out on their website with an image, full on breakdown with everything that's inside and out of the shoe, and they call this stuff tough rubber. I believe we've seen that before on previous models. I can't remember which one though, because we review a lot of shoes here, so yeah. I'm sure that you guys remember. Now the midsole itself is just an EVA. They call it Light Foam Plus, so you can actually see that engraved in there. It's exactly as it's described, so it's very lightweight and everything. The whole shoe actually is. Doesn't feel like it would be an outdoor basketball shoe because of how light it actually is. It feels kind of like Kobe, weight-wise, not like anything else, you know what I mean? Although I guess this could be considered like the Kobe from the future.
That's high praise.
But anyways, there is light foam in there, and then inside of the forefoot as well as the heel is Li-Ning's boom cushioning. So their boom is actually a ETPU base or a P-Bax base, so it's very similar to Boost. And it's again in both the forefoot and in the heel, and it feels awesome. Now all of that cushion setup is actually housed within both the rubber, which kind of comes up, especially in the forefoot area. It's almost like a cup sole, but also within this TPU chassis. So where you see the Wade logo and it goes all the way down into the arch plate, that is one piece of TPU right there. So plenty of torsional support, plenty of lateral support as well, so that the shoe doesn't over twist and all that stuff, especially with this like wicked ass design. Now the materials are super basic, super lightweight though. So if you want something that requires almost no braking time and is super breathable, you might like this. It's also going to be fairly durable in certain sections. So all of the areas that you see that are basically flat or like the skin fused stuff, that's all TPU welded onto the mesh upper. So the TPU panels are going to be durable. The mesh stuff, not as much obviously, but that's where the airflow comes in and all that stuff. This is probably one of the more airflowy, or well ventilated, I should say, shoes that I've seen in quite some time. One thing that they actually did do that I don't like is this tongue right here. It's that really thin stuff. It's not the fused stuff, even though it kind of feels like it. It's more of a synthetic, like nubuck or whatever. It's kind of got like a fabricy feel to both the front and back. I just don't like this paper thin stuff. They did try to alleviate some of that issue by actually placing this neon green kind of like foam pad back there. It's supposed to relieve lace pressure on your ankle, which hopefully it does a good job of, but I just don't like how these feel on your ankles. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't feel very comfortable to me. It's a very small nitpick. I'm just saying, because plenty of other brands do it. One of the best guard shoes ever, the Kobe 8, which is actually getting a Proto soon, does it as well. So, you know, take it for what it is. It's actually more comfortable than the Kobe 8's tongue, just to let you know. Now, the back half of the shoe is really interesting because they got what they call it a heel lock, but it's this whole back external heel counter and everything. It looks really wicked. It looks almost like a Kizik shoe, but it's not. It doesn't bend down or anything like that. These are like mad low cuts, dude. Like, these are wild and stuff, dude. Like, this is one of them shoes that could be like an under the radar sleeper hit. And then one of the most disappointing things about the shoe is actually this guy right here. I've never seen Li Ning or the Wade brand put in a piece of shit for an insole until right now. This is awful. It is perforated, which is, I guess, nice, but luckily it's easily removable. You can take that out. You can put in anything that you want. So whatever insoles or orthotics that you wear, go for it. The heel area though is very sculpted, very nicely padded as well. So I really like that. Hopefully it keeps the edging. It's very similar to the tongue away from your ankles and stuff. I really don't like the way that that feels. That's one of the most annoying kind of like drawbacks to this thin, like TPU welded stuff, is just, it doesn't feel good like leather or nubuck and stuff. And I get it's lighter, but if it were mesh or a knit, at least that would feel a little bit better. Now, as far as sizing is concerned, I actually went up half a size, and that is what I would recommend. The half a size up feels more true to size than anything else. These are a 9.5. I typically wear a 9, so that's what I would recommend. And I will say they're stupid lightweight and they are stupid comfortable. Like, that boom cushion is no joke. The heel especially feels mad springy. They remind me of the Boost You wears. Remember those? The basketball version, where it felt like it was propelling you from the heel. Like, that's how this feels. It's pretty cool. So yeah, if you were interested in grabbing something like this, we will have a direct link down below in the description box. It'll send you over to wayofwade.com. That's their US site where you can purchase, and hopefully they have your size available. I did not check. I probably should have before filming, but we filmed so many videos today, man. My brain is cooked. I could look at it all day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. If you were interested in this, like I said, links are down below. Big thank you again to today's sponsor, Dime Sports Co. It's been a ball that I've been using for a number of years already, so it's cool that they're a sponsor on the channel, mainly because I've already been using them, so I just think that that's awesome. And then again, if you like this t-shirt, man, follow Sense Apparel, bro. It's gonna be a limited pre-order, and it's not coming back. This is not one of those ones where like, hey, restock. Nope, this is a one and done thing. So if you've been waiting for the 85 launch, it's coming soon, bro. It's coming soon. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. We greatly appreciate you guys. We will catch y'all on the next one. So until then, have a good one.